Hello everybody and welcome to Bear Beer Reviews. This is the view out the back of our little apartment in Sausalito of California, just on the other side of the bay. Unfortunately that is not the Golden Gate Bridge, that is the Oakland Bay Bridge, and sort of kind of here, where the kind of block is right there, is actually Alcatraz. And if I zoom all the way back out, you can see we're not actually humongously that close. This is Sausalito, all perched on the hill, and the other way as well, all in the complete pitch black, but I thought it looked quite pretty at night time, and you get to see a bit of downtown. You can just about see in front of you, right at the bottom, is Fisherman's Wharf, which is quite cool. And this is our little apartment coming inside, and the reason why we're doing this kind of video presentation is because in little downtown Sausalito there is a little store just around the corner from us. We managed to pick up something quite extraordinary from this little store. I've already managed to get my hands on this once on the trip thus far, so you can probably guess what it is already. But the fact that this is actually in a corner shop, and we went in all the way into downtown San Francisco to find this, although we are potentially, zooming in my face, potentially going to go and go up to Russian River and actually get some from there. You might have guessed already that we're talking about a good old Pliny. I'm just going to pass this over to my mum, who said your video. Yes, that's right, we managed to get ourselves our hands on a couple of Russian River beers. This is just from around the corner in the little shop. We managed to pick up this one. We'd already picked up a couple of Plinies already, and a Damnation from the City Beer Store. We did a little video, but we just got a fresh Pliny dropped on them today, I believe. Although they were bottled on, I think I said they were bottled on the 29th. Oh, this one's a bit fresher actually. These ones were 30th of the 12th, and the one that we've got chilled is actually 29th. So there's a day's difference. Good lord. Good lord. And find the bottle opener, of course. Let's get on to it then. So you probably already know about Pliny the Elder. It's one of those beers that everyone goes absolutely nuts for. This time last year we were lucky enough to go to Vermont and go and try Heady Topper fresh as well. So this is the first try of it, this one bottled. At least we had it on keg earlier at the Tornado in San Diego, which is kind of a safe location to get your hands on it really, in relative terms. I can't get this one open. Because they always tend to have it in the Tornado, and the one in San Francisco as well. So we managed to get it on keg, but this is the first try and bottle. So let's pour it out and see what we get. Like I said, it's one of those crazy beers that everyone goes nuts for. It's meant to be one of the best beers in the world, in the style I would probably say, of the IPA. It's always compared to Heady Topper and Heady Topper to it. Both different styles. This one obviously more West Coast because it's on the West Coast, and Heady Topper more East Coast, so potentially more balanced Heady Topper, they say, and this one more hop forward. They do I think it's triple or double or triple dry hopping on this, so they dry hop it once, then twice. And then there's also the older brother of this one, younger, Pliny the Younger, which is a quad IPA, and they dry hop that one at least 4 times, and it's a lot stronger. I think it's like 11%. This one here clocks in at 8, I think, 7 or 8, I'm not too sure. But it pours an absolutely crystal clear out of the bottle. Just a little bit darker than kind of strawberry wheat. There's a twinge of apricot in that. It's a nice head, good bit of retention on it. Hot oils always help with head retention in beers. It's crystal clear. I mean, that's what's amazing. It's crystal clear. It's been sat in their fridges, their cabinets of this little shop, I assume, for the past couple of weeks. So it's had some sediment time to drop out. But it looks beautiful in the glass. So let's get our nose in there and give it a good smell. Oh, it's brilliant. You know, beers really are sometimes, they just put a smile on your face when you try something that's truly brilliant. What I would say about this one is, again, a much danker smell in it than I think I got when it was on keg. It just, I don't know how, but it seems to have a lot more resinous and hoppy note on the top. I wonder if the oils are just kept in the bottle with this one, and whatever sediment and oiliness is in there has kept in it. It's still got that intense pine but resin note. It's still got a real hit of tropical mango note, and definitely some citrus in it as well. It's like ticking every single box of the hop category. It seems like a bit of a washout to say that, but it does. It just seems to tick every single box. And it smells amazing. It just blows out of the glass, the aroma. So cheers, let's give it a try. It's hop juice. Absolutely hop juice. It's got this just intense dankness, so much oil in it that it really does coat the tongue. and it's got this little bitterness that's almost down like the sides of your tongue as well, and it kind of coats the entirety of your mouth. Huge hits of like mango, massive hits of that kind of resinous pine flavour. You get a little bit of citrus towards the end as well. It kind of sweetens up a little bit at the back of the palate before going kind of nice and bitter on the tongue. But there's this big, thick, rich body to it. It's got a big punch and holds its weight really well. I really can see how it's one of the best IPAs in the world. We've had some really, really cracking ones over the past week and a bit, and this one is definitely up in the top of that roster. And there's a couple more I can think of that would probably be very similar or up there as well. But this is just absolutely stellar. It's such a world-class beer. It drinks far too easily, despite being just pure hop juice. And it's just brilliant. Yeah, it is. It's just fantastic beer. I mean, it was an easy 9.5 before, 9.5, 10 sort of thing. I don't do 10s, and it still is in bottle as well. I can't wait to try it fresh from the brewery too, if we do get ourselves up there. We'll see what it's like up there as well. So there might be 3 reviews of the same beer in this short period of time. But if you do get yourselves out to California, it's well worth keeping an eye open for it and trying it if you do see it. San Diego, there's some places do it there. Obviously the Tornado, same I'm assuming in LA, and if you're up in San Francisco, there's plenty of places that do seem to do it, and weirdly enough stock it despite being quite a rare beer. It's always restricted to like 2 or 3 or 4 per customer. So there you go. Thank you for watching, everyone, from our little apartment here in Sausalito, California. Please like, favourite, comment and subscribe. Until the next beer review, everyone. Cheers.